Attention passionate Washington Commanders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC East and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Washington Commanders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Washington Commanders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS and Washington Commanders FANS. Let's get to the news all right. Commanders fans, buckle up because there's some serious buzz circulating around the league, and it involves one of the most versatile safeties in the game right now, Budda Baker. Rumors are swirling that the Arizona Cardinals might be open to trading Baker, and if that happens, it could be a game changer for Washington's defense, especially as they look to bolster their secondary for a playoff push. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trade rumors are common, but this one has some real substance, and the potential fit is just too good to ignore. Let's dive into what's fueling these rumors, what Baker brings to the table, and how this move could impact not only the Commanders but the entire NFC East and even the NFC as a whole. The Cardinals, sitting at 3-6 and struggling defensively with a leaky run defense giving up around 9 points per game, are reportedly open to restructuring their roster. They're looking to rebuild around Kyler Murray and freeing up cap space, around $19 million, by trading Baker could be part of that plan. It's no secret that Arizona has been focusing on a rebuild, and moving Baker might be a strategic move to clear cap space and acquire draft capital, specifically a third-round pick in the 2026 draft. This potential trade could shake up the NFC West, which has already been competitive, and it might give the Commanders a significant advantage on defense. Baker, a player who's known for his relentless work ethic, leadership, and playmaking ability, would be a perfect fit in Washington's secondary. Imagine a defense with Baker patrolling the backfield, stabilizing the secondary, and providing that veteran presence that can elevate the entire unit. He's a true warrior on the field, someone who's consistently among the league leaders in tackles, with over 700 tackles in his career, including 28 solo tackles and 33 assisted tackles in just 9 games in 2025 so far. Baker's versatility is one of his biggest assets. He's not just a hard hitter, he's also a smooth coverage safety, capable of covering tight ends, running backs, and even lining up as a box safety to stop the run. Last season, he recorded 61 combined tackles, 1 forced fumble, and 10 interceptions in his career, with a PFF grade of 84.7, which is exceptional. His ability to cover ground and make plays in clutch moments is what makes him an elite player in this league. When you compare him to Troy Polamalu, Baker's impact can be even more significant, boosting tackles by over 30% when he's on the field, and providing the kind of stability that every championship contender needs. Now, let's talk about the reasons behind this potential move. The Cardinals are sitting at a $19 million cap hit for Baker, and with their focus on rebuilding around Murray, they're probably trying to shed some of those large contracts. Meanwhile, the Commanders have around $26 million in cap space and are actively looking to add a versatile player who can impact multiple facets of their defense. Their secondary has been solid, but could use that extra punch, someone like Baker who can play multiple roles effectively. Their PFF grade for safeties, sitting at around 76.0, indicates they're in the market for someone who can bring consistent performance and leadership. From an impact standpoint, adding Baker would mean a significant reduction in opposing run game effectiveness, potentially cutting opponents' run yards by around 12%. It would also elevate the tackling average per game by about 10 tackles, making the Commanders' defense much more formidable against both the run and the pass. Baker's history shows he's a guy who can change a game with his instincts and intensity. His coverage skills would improve the secondary's ability to shut down short passes and tight end routes, with an expected increase of around 15% in coverage effectiveness. This kind of upgrade could be the difference maker in close games, especially late in the season when playoff spots are on the line. And of course, we have to consider the broader picture. The Commanders are already seen as a team on the rise, with a young core and a promising future. Adding a player of Baker's caliber could be the final piece of the puzzle to push them over the top. Their defense, which has been improving steadily, would become even more aggressive and reliable. The trade also echoes previous moves like the Thomas trade, which showed that the Commanders are willing to make bold moves to build a strong, stable roster. The optimism around this potential acquisition is high, but some remain cautious, knowing that the Cardinals might be hesitant to part ways with such a key player unless the offer is compelling. Now, let's talk Super Bowl odds. Right now, the Commanders are considered long shots, with odds around plus 5,000, but a move like this could shift perceptions significantly. If Baker joins the team, and the defense performs as expected, those odds could improve to around plus 320,000, especially considering how much a player of his caliber can influence a team's chances. He's the kind of X-factor that can tilt the scales against powerhouse teams, especially in terms of stopping the run and providing leadership in the secondary. His presence could add that extra 10% boost in defensive performance, making the Commanders a more serious threat come playoff time. Looking ahead, a secondary fortified with Baker would be a cornerstone of a team with Super Bowl aspirations. The Commanders have been building steadily, and this move could be the piece that transforms them from a good team into a true contender. Their defense, which has shown flashes of brilliance, would gain a veteran leader who can be the backbone of their secondary for years to come. For fans, this is an exciting possibility, one that promises a more aggressive, versatile, and confident defense, capable of shutting down the league's best offenses. In conclusion, the potential trade for Budda Baker is more than just a rumor. It's a statement of intent. The Commanders are looking to make a splash, to go all in on their championship dreams, and Baker could be the player who helps them take that leap. With his all-around game, leadership, and proven track record, he's exactly the type of player that elevates a defense and makes a team dangerous in January and beyond. If this move materializes, it could set the tone for the NFC East's future, with the Commanders asserting themselves as a dominant force and leaving their division rivals scrambling to catch up. The possibilities are exciting, and the next few weeks will be critical to see if this story develops into reality. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Washington Commanders news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Washington Commanders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this potential move? Do you think Baker would be the perfect fit to upgrade our secondary and push us closer to that elusive Super Bowl? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the team. Remember, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Washington Commanders news. This season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting for us, and moves like this could be what puts us over the edge. Keep the faith, stay loud, and let's keep pushing forward, because the best is yet to come for Washington.